Hi, my name is Nisha. Today I will be talking about Burberry and Ted Baker, comparing and contrasting the companies. Burberry was established in 1856 by Thomas Burberry, and it gained popularity after winning a contract to supply trench coats to the British Army. Ted Baker's first store established in 1988 in Glasgow by Ray Calvin, specialising in menswear. With over centuries worth of knowledge and experience, Burberry operates far better than Ted Baker in the fashion industry. Both companies specialise in different market segments. Burberry focuses on luxury brands, whilst Ted Baker focuses on producing classic lines. The Financial Annual Report 2011-12 projects high growth figures for both companies. Burberry's total revenue increased to 24%, whilst Ted Baker had an increase of 14.9%. The performance of these companies are based on effective and dynamic strategy, allowing them to adapt to environmental changes in the industry.
Hello, my name is Asirif Nawaf and I'm going to be talking about the internal analysis. Both companies have a very high segmentation strategy. Also, they operate in e-commerce sales, which give opportunity to organizations to expand quicker and have more intense non-apparel design, which are focusing on customer needs and priorities. The strongest point of Burberry is constantly improving their digital marketing and involving celebrities such as Emma Watson, Kate Moss, Victoria Beckham, etc. in their commercial presence. On the other hand, Ted Baker more focused on loyalty of existing customers and constantly improving management strategies and customer service. Unfortunately, both companies been affected by recession. Burberry had discounts of 50 to 60% rather than the more modest 20 to 30% in 2007. Ted Baker had a downturn in sales and assets of the company. Also, Burberry been affected by vision of tourists who see this brand as a souvenir and been defined as a chav brand in 2004. However, Ted Baker planning to expand their market by opening 2 new stores in Shanghai and Toronto, when Burberry developing their new strategy of entering a new market in Baltic states. Therefore, the competition in which both companies operate can be seen in a strategic group graph. Main competitors for Ted Baker are John Lewis, French Connection, Zara, Gap and House of Fraser at UK and European level. Burberry compete with more luxury brands such as Gucci, Louis Vuitton and Dolce & Gabbana and etc. Now to the external factors. External factors affecting these organizations include awareness of political climate. As the companies operate in various countries and markets, they must be aware of any changes in regulations, tariff systems, and meet the criterion for launching products in those countries. Economical factors such as the recent economic downturn affected Burberry significantly with a decline of 9% in their market share. This axed 800 jobs last year in their business due to several manufacturers that closed down. On the other hand, the annual report for Ted Baker shows the market share was not impacted by the recession. In addition to this, Ted Baker and Burberry are both originated from the UK, which means that their revenues are affected by foreign exchange rates as well as their increase in the VAT. Social factors that influence Ted Baker differ to Burberry due to their different consumer groups. As mentioned before, Burberry provides luxury goods whereas Ted Baker focuses on classic style goods. Furthermore, Ted Baker has given away several freebies in the past, such as seasonal gifts for Christmas and Easter and special World Cup 2006 football cards.
Hello, my name is Victoria and I'm going to continue with external analysis for Burberry and Ted Baker. To begin with technological issues between Burberry and Ted Baker, I would like to mention that Burberry depends much on social media and digital technology. However, Ted Baker does not see it as a main priority. Also, the international designer label without an advertising campaign. In addition to this, both companies provide online shopping services which enable them to reach customers globally. An environmental matter that Burberry have changed their transporting strategy by shipping goods using the sea rather than by air, which has allowed them to become more environmental friendly. In contrast, Ted Baker participates in voluntary carbon standards project which promotes much lower emissions level. Looking at the legal factors, Burberry has protected the logo design with copyrights, which means nobody who tries to copy it will be prosecuted using legal action. Also, a legal factors for both companies is the legislation for health and safety at work. They protect workers from dangerous machinery and ensure that workers are provided with a proper safety equipment and clothing in the manufacturing departments. Looking at the value chain, both companies have a stable value chain, which includes primary activities such as inbound logistics is creating the product, operations is outside manufacturing, supply chain retail network, outbound logistics such as shops, online services and joint ventures, marketing and sales and services. It includes secondary activities such as firm infrastructure, human resource management, technology development and procurement. The main difference between Ted Baker and Burberry value chain is that Burberry taking a priority of the customers and putting them in the front of the value chain. That it makes company more customize the product and listen the customers what they want rather than Ted Baker following the standard model.
Pick it up, let it drop in my cup, sip it up. Oh no, I'll never stop. That bad girl power I got.
Hi, I'm Riccardo and I'm gonna do the conclusion. Ted Baker and Burberry are two completely different companies operating in the same industry, aimed for different segments of the fashion market. Both companies have a similar strategy approach, which focuses on product differentiation and as a foundation of effective management. Burberry can be distinguished from Ted Baker as one of their strategies focuses on investing high capital in their marketing department for advertising campaigns. In the other hand, Ted Baker's main strategy is to minimize cost by choosing not to invest in adverts. Burberry has been around for a much longer period than Ted Baker, and their years of experience and knowledge of the industry is far superior. In addition to this, profits projected from Burberry's annual report is evident that their company is doing much better in terms of progression. Although Ted Baker is not as powerful as Burberry in the fashion industry, their business is doing exceptionally well in a specialized segment and makes them as competitive as Burberry in their sense.